What up, y'all? It's your man ES the Herman Star back again with another video, and I'm here to do the end of the year reading for the sign of Gemini. So if you have Gemini anywhere in your chart, sun, moon, or rising, this is for you. I haven't called y'all princesses in wow. What up, princesses? Anyways, that just came to mind. Shout out to Princess Nokia, who is a Gemini. That's why I call y'all princesses. But, you know, princesses, kings, queens, self-titles. Check out my book, Late Nights on Broadway. All right, this book is on sale right now. The ebook version is on sale right now. You can get it 75% off. Now, you can get a physical copy of the book as well. It's not on sale at this moment in time, but if you still don't mind paying that $18.65, that's right, $18.65, you can get the physical copy of the book, Late Nights on Broadway. All right, links in the description box below where you can find both the ebook version and the physical copy. The ebook version sale is only in the Smashword store, and it's also it's ending on January 1st. So in a couple days. All right. So if you're not interested in reading my book, but you would like a personal read in regards to tarot, you're able to book that by sending me an email. Again, you can also find my email in the description box of this video. Just note that there are scammers in this community, so if there's someone pretending to be me, it is a scam. I will never reach out to you asking you if you want a personal read. You reach out to me. Ugh, interesting. So you might have Sagittarius in your chart. Just did their reading. It's also interesting because these two cards just keep showing up right after one another. I did my personal read this morning and they showed up. Okay, I'll get to those cards in a moment, but we start off with the Tower card for you, Sagittarius. I mean, not Sagittarius, Gemini. You really might have Sag in your chart, but no, this is a Tower moment. Obviously, this is sudden change, chaos, and the end of the year, man. Like, it's last message for 2024, and it's a lot of grim ones. I'm not going front, but as I mentioned, or I feel as though I need to mention every time the Tower card shows up for somebody, anybody, personal read or not, when things get to this level, allow it to happen. Sure, Tower moments are very ugly, very dramatic, traumatic, even chaotic, but from that moment, right, the only direction, and I'm going to keep saying this until I no longer on this planet, the only direction from rock bottom is up. So yeah, things are going to fall, things are going to tumble, things are going to come to a chaotic end. But now that all of that stuff is over, the calamity is there, it's gone. Are you going to wallow in this mess, this dirt, this ruins, essentially? Or are you going to make way? Are you going to go up, ascend from this very chaotic moment? The choice is yours, Gemini. All right? You do have the King of Wands in reverse. This is the card that's been showing up, you know, for some folk. One of the cards paired with another card. All right? This is someone who is a bad leader, essentially. You know, someone who needs to be overthrown. Like a chaotic moment is happening because and when I say, oh, need to be overthrown, I don't mean kill. And I'm not saying people should kill you, get you out of their life. I'm saying that I don't think you're necessarily moving right now. From what I'm seeing, you're not moving in your highest potential. And this might cause some things to end, some relationships even. Or it could simply, because I don't see other people. This is a very individualistic reading here. And I don't get the energy it's regarding other people. I get the energy that what needs to end is this side of you. What needs to end is you not being not living up to your fullest potential. You know? Now, I know people will say they're living up to their fullest potential. They get up in the morning, they go to work if they go to work, they go to school if they go to school, they do things that's on their to-do list essentially and say, that's me living up to my fullest potential. How can you tell me I'm not living up to my fullest potential? I'm doing the things that I got to do every single day. I'm talking about something deeper than you simply getting up, going out the house, and working for somebody else. I'm talking about the internal work here. Because this is what it seems as though is at stake here of you needing to work on and you not living up to your fullest potential. It's not the things you're doing outside of your body. It's just how you are as an individual, which can have an effect on how you present to the world and how you act in the world in general. So if you want to view yourself as a effective leader, someone who does live up to their full potential, you should start by making sure that you embody that internally, so then it can show externally. Because you simply just doing things is just that. It's just doing things. You know, we are creatures of habit. You know, we're spirits having a human existence, but humans are creatures of habit and can be very much robotic. You getting up and doing things is just part of your robotic creature of habit programming that you have going on. That's not something I'm not saying you should be ashamed of doing the things that you do on a daily basis, but it's not a badge of honor in the spiritual world. In spirituality, it's not a badge of honor. And again, if you're not on the inside, if you're not taking care of yourself, it's going to show on the outside. It's probably showing at this moment in time right now, or in your life right now, and you don't see it. You don't see it because maybe you needed this message here. Maybe you need a personal message. Email in the description box below. Maybe you don't see it because you don't have anybody in general telling you you're not necessarily living up to your fullest potential. But I'm here to tell you out of love, of course, Gemini, not to insult you, not to make you feel bad about anything, and not to make you feel bad about yourself, to say that what the universe is saying here is you definitely have the potential to do so. Why? You got the sun in reverse, but the sun nonetheless is still present within this reading. It's just you not necessarily living up to your fullest potential, and the sun in reverse symbolizes someone who lacks confidence, essentially. So again, you can tell yourself, I'm showing up in the world, I'm showing up for everybody else, but you're not necessarily showing up for yourself. And it could be because you don't have the confidence to do so. But I'm here to tell you, like, dead that mentality that you don't have the ability to show up for yourself. Dead the mentality that you are actually doing something good by not showing up for yourself, but only showing up for everybody else. Dead all of that. You know what I'm saying? Your last card is the Magician in reverse. So again, wasted potential. Manipulation as well. Trickery even. I don't think this is you doing it to other people, though. This is you doing it to yourself. You're wasting your potential, as I said, with the sun in reverse. That's pretty much that as well. Wasting your potential because you don't have the confidence within yourself to show up for yourself. You're manipulating yourself into thinking you showing up for everybody else is living up for your fullest potential. This is the message I'm getting for you right now. The downloads are getting for you right now, Gemini. If you want to be an effective leader, effective, not ineffective like this, an effective one. If you want to be someone who is viewed as someone who's a great leader, you have to show up for yourself. Take the plane theory, or what I call the plane theory. I don't know what it's really called, but you know the oxygen mask, not the gas mask. Don't put a gas mask on your face, all right? Or at least do when you trying to protect yourself from gas. Don't put a gas and breathe in gas. All right, don't do that. But the oxygen mask theory, all right, this pre-workout got me not being able to talk all of a sudden. But the old mask theory, right, or the plane theory, right? Don't they tell people that if anything were to happen, the mask falls, whoever is on the side of where the mask is, above their head, right? They have to put on the mask first, breathe in some oxygen, so they have life to be able to help someone, the person right next to them. You have to save yourself first, so you have the strength to be able to save your neighbor, essentially, is what I'm saying. Save the next man or woman or person right next to you. Show up for yourself is what I'm saying. If you haven't gotten with all those other analogies at this point, show up for yourself first, so you're able to help others. Gemini. That's as clear as day. You know it's gloomy outside. Alright? But I just want to remind you, once again, the sun did show up. It's in reverse, but it did show up. But you have to understand that this is like this because you lack the confidence. You also have to understand, as I'm going to say, and then wrap up this reading for you, is that you showing up for everybody else is not you taking care of business. Again, show up for yourself, and that side of you, as I said before, that is telling you showing up for yourself is you living up to your fullest potential. Show up for yourself. Even when you don't have the confidence to do it, do it. And then once you're doing it, realize that you obviously have the capability to do it because you're doing it. And then once you did it, tell yourself you did it, and therefore that confidence will grow. I'm speaking from experience when I say that. I'm not saying these things because I just want you to feel better about yourself because you're a princess, male or female. I don't give a damn. Your nickname is Princess. Take it or leave it. But I'm saying that from experience. You don't have to be 100% confident to show up for yourself. But once you do it and you realize you are able to do it, it helps. It definitely helps if you start off confident enough to say, okay, I can do this thing, I can show up for myself. However that looks like, by the way. When I say show up for yourself, I don't know you, Gemini. I don't know you. I know your sign because you watch this and you let it be known in the comments or whatever, but I don't know you. You know what showing up for yourself means to you. So unless I get to know you, I won't know what that looks like or mean. And even if we did have a personal relationship, showing up for yourself looks different than it does for myself, than it does for you. There might be some overlapping ways that when we both say show up for ourselves, we both are doing the same things. But again, you would know what that looks like. You would know what that feels like. Just like how you would know what it is to be confident within your ability to trust yourself, to be able to show up for yourself. So when I say that, you know what I mean, or you know at least what it looks like when I say show up for yourself. But you still got to do it. Whether it looks the same as you showing up for yourself as it is with me or anybody else, you still have to do it to get out of this situation, especially, once again, if you do want people to view you as someone who can lead, someone who's a visionary, someone who is bold, or if you simply just want to view yourself that way. Because again, as I mentioned before, I don't see other energies here. This is all about you. This is how you view yourself. This is how you want to view yourself. But it's not how you're showing up because you're not showing up for yourself. And then when you start to show up for yourself, you can actually identify with being a king of wands. Upright. You can identify with being a magician. Someone who can create their own way. Someone who is very much determined to create the life that they want for themselves. But again, it all starts with you showing up for yourself. However that looks like. Alright? That's what I have for you today, Gemini. Alright? Pretty heavy, but again, hopefully this helps out. If you would like a personal reading regarding this situation or any situation in general, let me know by sending me an email. All right. You can also find, you can find the email in the description box, but also in the description box, you can find my book, Late Nights on Broadway. It's on sale right now. The sale will be ending soon on January 1st. 75% off the ebook version, though, not the physical copy. You can get the physical copy, but it's not on sale at this moment in time. But the link for the physical book will still be there in the description box below, just under $20. So you decide whether that is too much for you or not. But 75% off for the ebook version, which is on the Smashword store. That deal ends January 1st. All of that in the description box below. So clarity on which link to get the ebook version, which link to get the physical version. Should not be hard to identify which link is which. Okay? Anyways, thank you for trusting me for being your intuitive reader for today. Or at least one of your intuitive readers for today. I hope that you have a great, wonderful end of 2024. And until next time, until next year, you see me when you see me. Peace out.